The great thing about this industry is it's so dynamic. Take shale gas in the US. 3 years ago, if somebody had asked me whether we'd ever see world-scale commodity chemical plant built in the US, I would have said categorically no. Now we're talking about more than $120 billion worth of new capital investment. The industry is also truly global, and that provides so many challenges for executives running global chemical companies and how they respond to the various dynamics around the world. We've got shale gas in the US, continued economic stagnation in Europe, and the emerging market growth agenda. Take 3 years ago, India and Brazil were key emerging growth markets, and now that's not so much the case. China clearly continues to be strong, yet there's a lot of talk about Chinese growth rates tailing off, but it's still 7% growth. And where else in the world are you going to get 7%? And that 7% now is on a much larger base than ever before. And then you've got the new emerging market agenda, so places like the ASEAN region. 3 years ago, an Asian growth strategy for many companies would have been about China and not much else. But now, increasingly, we're hearing executives talking about places like Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, likely to drive the next wave of chemical industry growth. And here in the Middle East, the challenges are threefold. It's the declining use of ethane as a raw material and starting to crack naphtha more and more. Now, clearly that has a cost impact, but it also starts to open up new value chains and new products. There's then the continued downstream expansion of the industry here in the Middle East and the challenges around acquiring and applying new technology. And then there's the question around the Middle Eastern response to the US shale gas dynamics. So when new product from the US starts to hit Asian markets in 2017 and 2018, how do the Middle Eastern producers who currently dominate those markets, how do they respond? And the companies that are successful will be those that offset the challenges while capturing the opportunities provided by the current global chemical landscape. And don't forget, there's always likely to be something new which changes the landscape and changes the game once again.